on, guys? Yet again, this is the Comic Guy Online. And like always, thank you very much for coming into one of my videos. Always liking and supporting my channel. Like always, very grateful. But today is what's a crazy day because I just been seeing some crazy news everywhere on the whole Disney Fox dilemma. I guess the banks. No, I'm so sorry. The bankers are going out and doing their little calculations and doing everything. A very exciting moment for Disney. But I was listening to one of my YouTube that I follow, and he actually made it very clear. If you guys ever watch the John Campea show on YouTube, very informative. This guy is awesome. But he was actually saying that Fox doesn't really own the Xmen or Fantastic Four. They have the license for those, so it doesn't matter because I guess Fox is in talk with Comcast that owns Sony or Universal, one of both, and Disney. They're in talk to buy some of the Fox assets, but if Disney buys Fox, they get X-Men and Fantastic Four. If they don't buy Fox and somebody else's buy Fox, the license cannot be transferred. So that means that the X-Men universe and the Fantastic Four automatically will fall back into the MCU. That is very awesome news. But I've been seeing a lot of videos now with the MCU part, the Avengers MCU part. Kevin Feige said that he has other 20 movies set for the MCU. So moving on from Phase 4, they have other 20 movies coming on, including Spider-Man: Homecoming, Guardians of the Galaxy 3, and then whatever else they're gonna go forward. Now, he made one good point. Does the X-Men will fall into the MCU? They have to reboot the whole X-Men universe. First of all, they have to reboot the whole X-Men universe. That means you have to bring all these characters. You have to bring new actors to play these, fan favorite actors. Wolverine, Cyclops, Jean Grey. Hopefully, they bring Gambit into the whole bit. They bring Rogue back, Nightcrawler, Storm. They'll bring all these characters back into the MCU. Now, he also said one good thing that I think it will be awesome if they actually do that. If Disney get with the X-Men and Fantastic Four go into the MCU, it will be great if they do one thing. And first of all, scrap that. In the MCU, I will say just bring Fantastic Four into the MCU, plug them into the MCU. It will make sense. Now the X-Men, since they're mutants and everything like that, if they go ahead and do that, they could have their own cinematic universe. It will be the MCU X-Men universe, and have a whole different. And you could do whatever you want with them and bring the classics. Wolverine, Gambit, and I would honestly say I would love to see a live version of like the X-Men 90s cartoon animated series. That would be awesome. We bring that team back. Other than that, besides that, I think that the Fantastic Four would fit in best with the MCU. I think that Disney and the MCU or Marvel Studios will do awesome with Fantastic Four, bringing them into the MCU, or bringing even the Fantastic Four into the MCU, making their own movie in the Fantastic Four. That would be pretty awesome. And then having their own set of X-Men, because remember, two things. For instance, one character, you have the Quicksilver. Quicksilver died in the Avengers. He got shot, and he died in the Avengers. But the X-Men also have Quicksilver in their world, unless they're going to reboot it and leave Quicksilver out. One good thing about it is that if they do bring the X-Men into the MCU, you have Magneto that is actually Scarlet Witch dad. That would kind of be like, whoa, that's crazy. Now they also have the Gifted show that is on Fox Network that they actually would get the rights for that too. And then you have Polaris that is actually in the show. So, and I know they're not going to bring that character into the movies, but they could actually do kind of like an Agent of Shield, the Gifted situation with that part, and that would be totally awesome if they kind of like intertwine one way or another. And I'm not saying, I'm saying like future episodes, that would be awesome because I've been watching the Gifted, and I love the show. I love the realistic of what it is, being no X-Men, no anything like that. So that's pretty. They could do that. They could actually bring the Gifted into the MCU, the Avengers, and leave the X-Men into their own universe and go into like the same thing they were doing with the MCU as doing a phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, which way, because I think that a pretty awesome one thing to bring those characters, because one thing that Marvel does is bring those characters to life and have like their costumes on, like Iron Man, the Iron Suit, Captain America, Falcon. They have these originals, not like the X-Men. I think they were with the black leather. I would love to see a real life Wolverine with his yellow suit, kind of like right here. See the one with the yellow suit right there? That would actually be awesome if they actually do that. So just bringing those characters into, I think Marvel will actually do great with that. The other thing that he did mention also that is pretty scary is Disney doesn't do rated R movies yet, and since Fox owns Deadpool, will they change the Deadpool? And I think they shouldn't. I think they should just keep the Deadpool rated R, and like the Logan, if they actually decide to go. So they could actually brand off into a different MCU with the X-Men and still keep the rated R Deadpool. And I think that would be pretty awesome. Let me know what you guys think about that. If what they should do into that part. Should the X-Men be part of the MCU or the Marvel Studios with the Avengers, or should they do like a separate universe with the X-Men and go on from there and have like their have two separate and they could probably do a couple of crossovers, but don't include them into like the Avengers world and having the X-Men world. I think they should be completely different. That's my opinion. I kind of agree with what he says in his last video. Keeping them separate, and it's pretty awesome to think about that. But just to think that the rights will coming into the Marvel universe is just totally awesome, because I know that Marvel will do awesome bringing this character to life like we wanted to. I mean, I'm not saying Fox did bad, because let's see, First Class was okay. I say I liked it, but it wasn't like whoa. Days of Future Past, I actually like that one. Apocalypse, it was okay. And then Deadpool, and then now Deadpool 2. Logan was awesome. Deadpool was awesome. They Channing Tatum doing the Gambit, they're in production in February, so let's see what's gonna happen with that. So, and then bringing the Fantastic Four. Maybe one of those 20 movies could be one of the Fantastic Four movies that they and just plug him into the Marvel Studios. But there's something that we have to see. We have to find out what is gonna go on. They probably gonna be like a big news about what is gonna be going on if the X-Men universe decides to come into the Marvel. Let me know what you guys think about that. What would you guys rather have? One full umbrella under the MCU bringing the X-Men, and of course it's going to be rebooted, or would you like to see like the Avengers and then kind of like the X-Men, kind of like the animated series? You have the Avengers, you don't see anything with X-Men, and the X-Men has their own animated series. So what do you guys think about that? Let me know what you guys think about that, and see how we're gonna go forward, or see how they're gonna go forward with bringing the X-Men, Fantastic Four into whole Marvel Universe, Marvel Studios universe. Let me know what you guys think down below. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys on my next video. And like always, peace.